Good morning. UPB It is 7/31/2014. That's July 31st, 2014. It's a Thursday, the last day of August, and it's the third Thursday in a row where stock futures have started to plummet overnight. It continued almost to the open here this morning. Each of the last two Thursdays, look at these declines that we've seen, over 1% and another 0.5% decline. That's what we're down about 0.5% now with S&P 500 futures. And look, each of the two previous declines have been reversed rather quickly. So if history is any indication over the last couple of weeks, this rally, which is actually already, this decline, which is already starting to get bought here, is going to continue until we get all the way back up and cut losses, possibly head green for the session. That's pretty wild, but guess what? It's done it before. And just like each of the declines here for the S&P 500, I'll just pull up a chart for you. To me, as long as we hold above this channel, we're channeling here. Okay, look at this continuation here off the rally that we've seen from December of 2013. Trend line is holding. As long as we hold in this channel, it'll bring us down to about 195 on the SPY. Still bullish here as we consolidate for a move to new record levels, that $200 level. And I've been saying this for a while, that we're not going to get all the way to 198.60 on the SPY and not hit 200. It's just not going to happen. If there was a top, it would be 200.000000, and then we pull back. That would be appropriate, just like we hit our lows back in 2009 at 666 on the S&P 500. But U.S. Steel, I've been talking about this for a while, this long-term trend line acting as resistance, and once it broke through, I was talking about this on StockTwits and Twitter, we were looking at significantly higher prices, and there we go. We had a big jump post-earnings. The stock looks poised to take out the $40 level, which isn't much concerning. Back in 2000 level was 62, and then you go all the way back before the financial crisis. This is one of those asset classes that were just going through the roof, $180 before just completely tanking and collapsing. But you can see this beautiful candle, this consolidation here to the upside, this spike over long-term resistance, and this looks poised, U.S. Steel, for a move up to that $40 level and possibly beyond. How about Twitter? Now, obviously, Twitter hasn't been trading for 10 years. So let me just pull up the one-year chart and look at this beautiful spike here post-earnings. I was talking about this on the blog at optionmillionaires.com. You can check it out there. I was talking about Twitter heading to 43.50, 44, up 13 to 15% post-earnings. It did a little better than that. It was up 20%, actually up 30% after the bell when it reported earnings on Tuesday night. Whole Foods reported earnings last night. Whole Foods has been on a nice two-day rally. Got over support here to 37.50 level. That's where it remains right now. The stock is down after hours yesterday after reporting earnings, and we'll see if we can get a continuation over the $40 level. I think this is just a blip on the radar, and the theme for Wells Fargo. I said it in my video yesterday. SEWF, I think Wells Fargo. The theme for Whole Foods is the fact that they're doing what a lot of these corporations are, utilizing cheap debt to buy back stock. Announced a $1 billion share buyback yesterday. That's going to help bolster shares, because when there's no shares to buy, the price goes higher. Supply and demand, that's all. It's very simple. We have Tesla. Tesla's up before the bell this morning on some news. They have earnings after the bell today, and you can look firmly above that $200 level. To me, it looks like we could possibly break out to new record levels here as soon as tomorrow. After the bell today, earnings could send the stock up to record levels. So we'll see. We've seen a lot of stocks rally. We had after the bell yesterday. Yelp report earnings head over the $80 level before pulling back, but it's had a nice two-day rally, and this was more of a sell the news. They did report a profit, expected to report a loss. They reported a profit. Nonetheless, selling off at about $72 here pre-market. We're about an hour before the market's going to open. ExxonMobil reported earnings, beat expectations, revenue, earnings per share, and looks like it's going to trade higher today. It's been on quite a tear. It was Warren Buffett entered into the stock or reported a sizable position in it. I don't know, was it back in March maybe, or December? Either way, doing pretty well on that trade so far. We have LinkedIn after the bell. LinkedIn has been following Twitter and Facebook higher, and yeah, it's heading towards that $200 level. I was talking about this a couple months ago. The stock had bottomed, found support here at the 150 level, pulled back again, and now looks really sharp here for a move up to about the $210 level. That would bring us almost perfectly with this former spike here back in March. So LinkedIn, but of course the options are pricing at a big move, so we could pull it up and just look real quick at LinkedIn. The options are pricing at about a $14 move. So $14 will get us to $201, get us over the $200 level. We have MasterCard out with earnings this morning. Very impressive earnings, up near the $80 level here pre-market. That should help Visa. So if Visa doesn't get a push here right now before the bell, this might be something we get into when the market opens. Visa, two $15 calls would probably be a nice trade heading into the end of the week. DDD reports earnings up pre-market as well. And again, I see the stock heading up to the 70-plus level here in 2014. Google has been kind of struggling. I still like this chart here. I think it's consolidating. It's got a nice little flag. I think it's going to get back over $600 and break out to record levels. Yeah. What else is new, huh? How about Apple? Same thing. Apple's consolidating here. It's had a really sharp move up from the low 90s. I see it breaking out over the $100 level. An analyst came out last week, gave a price target of $135 a share. So we've got a ways to go. And let's move into the bond market. The bond market. Again, above long-term historical resistance levels. Bonds look very, very, very bullish here, which means lower interest rates, continuing to defy everybody else who thinks interest rates are going to start rising as the quantitative easing winds down. I'm talking about raising interest rates in the middle of 2015. Right now, again, this is the cleanest dirty shirt in a global printing orgy. Would be U.S. debt. All right, UPB here, optionmillionaires.com. One more bonus chart, GDX. Again, we need to break over this level here, and I think there's a chance we can head back to 40. This is going to be a trade to watch. Gold and GDX and silver, SLV, and even FCX, which failed to break down and looks like it's breaking out here in this long-term head and shoulders pattern. Now we're above, again, just like U.S. Steel. We broke out long-term resistance, and we're flagging here. Looks like we're going to go over 40 for FCX. All right, UPB here, optionmillionaires.com. Have a great trading day. I'll see you in the chat room at Option Millionaires. Everyone, goodbye.